What's good, sports fans? Today I'm coming to you with my reaction to the New Orleans Saints defeating the Denver Broncos 31-3. Now, this was a very unorthodox game as the Denver Broncos had no quarterbacks on their roster today, as all their quarterbacks were considered high risk for COVID. So they had to go out there with a practice squad receiver who used to play quarterback in college for a little bit. And it definitely showed that, he didn't know the offense from the quarterback position in that way. And it's been a long time since he was asked to do this. And it feels wrong to celebrate, but you have to accept the victory as we got it, right? So let's start with the MVP of today's game, the offensive line. What? They were dominant over a very game Denver Bronco defense. They came in ready to play, and their secondary did a good job. But in the trenches, that front seven versus our offensive line, we were dominant. That's why Taysom Hill, even though he didn't have the best passing game, was able to run the ball well, right? You also had Alvin Kamara have some good runs. But the man who benefited the most from the offensive line dominating was L.Murray. Love to see this. This is the Latavius we saw last year when Drew went down and Teddy Bridgewater came in to be the QB. We ran the ball. We punished teams. We gave our defense time to rest. I love when we run the ball like this. Now, of course, you're not going to run the ball like this every week. You're going to play against teams who have better run defenses, and also you're going to be able to pass the ball more in following weeks, right? Taysom Hill isn't going to struggle like this, hopefully not like this going forward. So shout out to Latavius Murray for running the rock the way he did. Now back to Taysom Hill. Now Taysom wasn't his best day passing the ball, right? He missed some open receivers as far as throwing the ball and also not looking at their direction to see them open. For example, on his interception, he forced the ball to Michael Thomas, who was pretty well covered. That's why the ball got tipped into the air, got intercepted. When he had Traquan Smith wide open in the flat, just butt naked open in the flat. If he turns real quickly, hits him, boom, Traquan can take off for 8-9 yards. And if he breaks a tackle, maybe he gets even more than that, right? But he forced it to Michael Thomas, interception. But again, this was a very weird game, right? The stats that you're going to see from this game, we had less than 100 combined passing yards in this game between both teams. Nuts. The Denver Broncos had more interceptions than completions in this game. Like, it's a weird game to even look back at. You can't really look back at it and be like, oh, we did this so well. We just were a professional football team today, and we took care of business against a team that didn't have a quarterback, right? So our defense did a good job. I mentioned the 2 picks. Taysom has to do better, but our running game was excellent today. Offensive line, bravo. But besides that, it's hard to really look at this game and analyze it in that way because it was such a weird game. But we do have Atlanta again next week. In Atlanta, they are coming off a game where they just mollywopped the Raiders. I did not expect that. The Raiders are a good team, and the Falcons destroyed them. So they're going to be coming in confident, ready to play against their rival, ready to take advantage of the tape that they now have on Taysom Hill. We have to see how Taysom reacts to that, right? Or is it Jameis time? I doubt that they'll go to Jameis, so we have to see how Taysom reacts to having tape on him and how he adjusts to defenses adjusting to him. We'll have to see. But until next time, go real or go home.